Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're unpacking Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah, the 9th main one, right? Big anticipation for this.
Definitely. It's the direct sequel to Resident Evil Village from 2021. Our mission today is sort of extracting the most impactful details. What's new, what's different.
And how it honors the legacy, too.
Exactly. Can Requiem really, redefine survival horror again? Or is it just going to be a trip down memory lane? What makes this one stand out for you?
Well, what's fascinating is that balance you mentioned. Resident Evil Requiem isn't just confirmed as RE9.
Okay.
It's launched February 27th, 2026. That's locked in. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, PC via Steam.
So a major current gen push.
Absolutely. Capcom's clearly making a big statement here. They want this to land hard.
I'm genuinely intrigued by the new direction they're hinting at. The sources are saying we're moving away from Ethan Winters completely.
Which is a big shift after 2 games.
Yeah. We're getting a brand new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft. She's an FBI intelligence analyst.
That's right.
And her mission sounds, well, intense and personal. She's going back to Raccoon City, or what's left of it, post-apocalyptic, to investigate her mother's death.
And her mother was apparently a reporter there during the original downfall.
Exactly. So how do you think Grace's background, the analyst skills plus that deep personal tie-in to Raccoon City, how does that fundamentally change the emotional journey for you, the player, compared to, say, Ethan?
That's a really crucial point, I think. Ethan was often reactive, wasn't he? Just kind of thrown into things.
Totally. Just trying to survive, find his family.
Right. But Grace, with her training, it suggests maybe a more proactive approach, investigative.
Okay.
And that personal vendetta gives an immediate, really compelling emotional reason for being there. It's a quest for truth, for closure, amongst, unspeakable horrors.
So less what's happening to me, and more I need to figure this out.
Possibly. It could lead to, a deeper psychological horror, her intellect, her trauma. Maybe they're just as much part of the challenge as the monsters.
Okay, speaking of Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Wow. Just the thought of going back there 30 years after RE3, Nemesis. That gives me chills.
It's the heart of it all, isn't it? The original outbreak.
But isn't there a risk? We know Raccoon City. Does making it familiar, potentially, take away some of that unpredictability, that terror? How do they make it feel new after 3 decades?
That's a valid concern, yeah. But the sources seem to imply this isn't just a backdrop we know. It's Raccoon City almost as a character itself.
Okay.
A decayed monument, sort of, to where it all began. But imagine not just decay, but maybe new, unpredictable things adapted to the lingering biohazard.
Ooh, okay. Like mutated flora and fauna.
Exactly. Or pockets of survivors who were never recorded, maybe with their own twisted societies. It forces you to confront the long-term consequences, ecological and psychological.
So the horror shifts from the immediate outbreak to this sort of persistent endemic decay.
Precisely. It's a transformed environment, devastated by 30 years of neglect and, whatever new horrors have evolved in those ruins. It's familiar geography, maybe, but a completely alien landscape.
Right. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for me, on the gameplay side. For the first time, Requiem is introducing a dual perspective system. You can freely switch between first person, third person, anytime.
Yeah, that's huge.
This isn't just a gimmick, is it?
Yeah.
How do you see this changing, player agency, letting you tailor the horror?
Oh, I think it's a masterstroke, potentially. This dual perspective.
Yeah.
It lets you shift on the fly, right? Between that really immersive, visceral tension of first person.
Yeah, up close and personal.
And the more tactical, situational awareness you get from third person.
Okay, I see. So, certain encounters might feel scarier in first person.
Definitely. Intense, close quarter stuff, probably way more impactful in first person. But maybe navigating a complex area or managing multiple enemies.
Third person gives you that wider view.
Exactly. It could even dictate how they design puzzles or certain enemy encounters, maybe forcing you to switch, to adapt, instead of just sticking to one view you prefer.
And this rumored open-level design, that sounds massive too. What does that imply for exploring and surviving?
Indeed. Think about the interconnectedness of, the Spencer Mansion or the RPD station, but maybe blown up to an apocalyptic citywide scale. It suggests less linearity, more choice in how you progress.
Finding your own path through the ruins.
Potentially, yeah. Dynamic environmental storytelling, perhaps, as you uncover new areas, new secrets. It suggests a deeper level of player agency, strategic thinking. Your choices in navigating this ruined city might really matter.
So, okay, new mechanics, new narrative direction, but the core survival horror stuff, that's still there, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like resource management, tough puzzles, and please tell me there's another relentless pursuer enemy, like Mr. X or Lady D.
Yeah, the sources definitely confirm those fundamental elements are expected back.
Phew, okay.
That feeling of being hunted, that's essential Resident Evil DNA, isn't it?
Totally.
So yeah, it looks like they're reinforcing that commitment to the survival horror roots, even while they innovate elsewhere. It's about finding that delicate balance, honoring what fans love, pushing the franchise forward.
Okay, so bringing all these pieces together then. The new face, Grace, this haunted past in Raccoon City, these fresh gameplay mechanics. What's the grand vision here for Resident Evil Requiem? How does it sort of position itself in the evolution of survival horror?
I think the crucial takeaway is that Requiem isn't just leaning on nostalgia, it seems to be actively trying to evolve.
Right.
By confronting Raccoon City's long-term fate, introducing a protagonist with really deep personal stakes, and innovating with things like the dual perspectives and maybe more open environments.
It sounds like it could be quite different.
It seems poised to redefine what a classic horror sequel can be. Pushing terror not just with jump scares maybe, but with that environmental decay, the psychological tension, and giving you genuine choice.
So what does this all mean for the future of survival horror?
Well, this raises an important question, doesn't it? With a fresh protagonist, a beloved setting utterly transformed, and innovative gameplay like this new dual perspective, how will Resident Evil Requiem redefine what a classic horror sequel can be for you? We hope this deep dive helps you prepare for what's coming next.